Hi, welcome to A to Z. You know what they say, 20% less CO2 by 2020. But it's not easy. One way to get there? Improve systems for energy production and distribution. Make it clean and efficient. But to achieve this, everyone has to agree. It won't just happen by magic. A low-carbon economy by 2050, that's the goal the EU has set itself. Because it buys half its energy from abroad, that puts a big strain on its budget. And it causes atmospheric pollution because the EU imports mostly polluting fossil fuels, like oil and coal. Euro MPs are working on the best solutions to reduce CO2 emissions by about 80%. One solution would be to produce clean energy, for example, using solar power in the south or wind power in the north.
I think one of the most important things that renewable market needs now is a longer term projection on what are we going to deliver after 2020.
But wind and solar panel farms don't just build themselves. Let's hear from an expert. The EU could save up to 320 billion euros each year. That's 640 euros per person. It's worth a try.
So obviously we have to build a lot of wind farms, we've got to build a lot of grid, we've got to install a lot of photovoltaics, etc. But what then happens is that you save a huge amount on your operating expenditure, so you don't have to buy the coal and the gas.
Here's the proof at Estine in Belgium. This is one of the world's most powerful wind turbines. It's part of a farm of 11 turbines. With their superpower of 7.5 megawatts and a good stream of air, they produce loads of energy and no CO2 at all. What's more, it's cheaper than producing energy by burning oil or coal.
We need to decarbonise the electricity supply by then. We have to be producing electricity that doesn't put greenhouse gas emissions into the air.
To achieve these goals, Europe needs a joint plan. And we're not there yet. Member States and the Euro MPs aren't in agreement. Some want more, others less. So there's lots of thinking to do in Parliament. In 2012, a record was set for wind power. Energy production in this sector shot up. Good news. But can this cutting-edge technology sustain this pace of growth? It's not certain. Money's lacking. The economic crisis could slow the construction of new sites. Another problem, we have to find room to build wind and solar farms. People don't want them in their backyard. Then we have to connect these new sites up to the grid. For the moment, we're stuck, because the grid isn't able to store or distribute all these extra gigawatts. So we need a plan for the future. What's more, European countries need to link up their grids to distribute energy. People are talking about smart grids. Speaking of intelligence, we urgently need to reach agreement. Bye.